observer groups. I can see Mr. Ayin here, the National Coordinator of CODIO, as well as the members of the ambulance services that were able to come on short call. Thank you very much for coming. And now, the reason why we are here.
A good evening to all of you, our distinguished guests. To God be all the glory, great things he has done, and greater things he will do. We thank the good Lord for making it possible for us to witness this day. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been 48 hours since the close of polls on Saturday, the 7th of December, 2024. Voters of Ghana have spoken. They have expressed their choice at the polls, and that choice will today be upheld by the Electoral Commission of Ghana. As a commission, we have fulfilled our vowed aspiration to imbibe transparency, accountability, inclusiveness, and responsiveness at the heart of all our operations. And I can confidently say that with the help of God, we have fulfilled these aspirations and the expectations of the citizenry. We have conducted elections that are credible, fair, transparent, and peaceful. Elections that have expressed, elections that have ensured that the will of the people as expressed at polls, the elections that have guaranteed that every vote counts. As a country, we take pride in the fact that our electoral processes, initiated since 1992, uphold and guarantee the voters' choice. We take pride in the fact that the voters' choice, as expressed at the polls, is sacrosanct. Ladies and gentlemen, the last 4 years have been in injecting and infusing 4 key elements into every aspect of our work. And those elements are transparency, accountability, responsiveness, and inclusiveness. As such, we started the year poised and ready to conduct credible elections. We were conscious that elections were an event and not a process. This resolve led us to undertake several transformational decisions, including to the citizenry by allowing the live coverage of all IPAC meetings. Indeed, the decisions to re-exhibit the provisional voters register to allow a further review by political parties and the citizenry, as well as the demystification of the IPAC meeting, has helped diffuse the tensions that were brewing around the provisional voters register. Ultimately, those 2 decisions restored the confidence of the citizens in the voters register and cemented Ghana's peace. Again, in the spirit of responsiveness, when complaints were made about the 50 pesos charged voters for the verification of their registration details online, the Commission waived the fee and allowed voters to verify their details at no cost. In line with our determination to ensure the credibility of the 2024 election, when the Commission received information of the leak of a single defaced ballot paper in 1 week, the Commission printed new ballot papers for both regions and went on to successfully hold the special voting 2 days ahead of the main election. As a Commission, our singular message to our teams at all levels has been clear. It is that our mandate is not to make anyone a president or a member of parliament, but rather to conduct and undertake credible and transparent elections and electoral processes which uphold the voters' choice and lead to acceptable and peaceful electoral outcomes. Today, our resolve has paid off. We have conducted elections that are fair, elections that are free, elections that are credible, elections that are transparent, elections that are peaceful, and elections whose outcomes are acceptable by all. So transparent are our processes that any interested political party, media house, or citizen could collate with near precision the results of the election, attesting to the resilient and robust processes built over the years. And we witnessed this with the concession of the Vice President, even before the declaration of the results by the Electoral Commission. Ladies and gentlemen, the testimonies on election day also attest to the efficient, robust, and resilient processes we put in place. Many citizens testified to the seamless processes they witnessed at the polling stations. The average time spent at the polling station was around 5 minutes compared to several hours and several minutes prior to the 2020 election. Citizens also attested to the efficiency of the biometric voter devices, the biometric verification devices employed to ensure that one man, everyone has one vote. The system's elections on the continent. At this juncture, I would like to thank all of you who journeyed with us to ensure the success of the 2024 election. To our staff, both permanent and temporary, we say, A.K.A, you have worked hard, put in long hours, plowed the field, and done the spade work at the risk of your own lives to bring us a successful outcome. Our hearts go out to our staff who were manhandled during this time. We wish you well, and we ask the good Lord to bless all of you. To our media partners who have journeyed with us and enabled us to bring the commission to the doorstep of every Ghanaian, we say thank you. To the Ghana Police Service and to our partner, the National Peace Council, we say, A.K.A, we thank all of you, the good citizens of Ghana, who have believed in us and allowed us to serve you. To our dear families and friends who have journeyed with us every step of the way, we thank you for your support, your prayers, your encouragement, and your advice. We are conscious that we could not have achieved this success without the help of the Almighty God, our anchor, without whom we could have done nothing. We remain eternally grateful to election authorities, from the European Center for Election Systems, from International IDEA, Frimpong Manso Institute, IDEG, and to electoral commissioners from election management bodies in Africa, namely Uganda, Gambia, Kenya, Liberia. We say thank you for your support. We wish you all Godspeed back home. As the returning officer for the presidential election and in fulfillment of my mandate as enshrined in law, I will now declare the outcome of the 2024 election. It is important to note that per Regulation 63.3 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, the winner of the presidential election must obtain at least 50% plus 1 at the polls to be declared the winner of the election. We have collated the presidential results from all 16 administrative regions, of which 267 of the 276 constituencies have been captured. We have not been able to receive results from 9 constituencies because our offices have been besieged by political party supporters, making it impossible to complete the collation process. That notwithstanding, the presidential results from the 267 constituencies, including the newly created one constituency, clearly established the winner of the 2024 presidential election. Simply put, even if all the votes from the 9 constituencies were added to the candidate who placed second, it would not change the outcome of the election. It is important to note that the Commission will update the records on receipt of the presidential results from the 9 outstanding constituencies. Ladies and gentlemen, now to the results of the 2024 presidential election. And the results will be announced based on the positions of the presidential candidates on the ballot. Mahamadou Bawumia of the NPP obtained 4,657,304, being 41.61%. Daniel Augustus Latte Jr. of the GCPP obtained 16,673, being 0.15%. Christian Kwabena Andrews of the Ghana Union Movement obtained 16,219, being 0.09%. Mohamed Frimpong of the National Democratic Party obtained 4,400.21%. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6 million. Let me take that again. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6,328,397. And I'd like to repeat that. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6,328,397. 397, being 56.55%. Mr. Hassan Ayarebia of the APC obtained 17,461, being 0.16%. Mr. Sophie Cranting, independent candidate, obtained 3,320, being 0.03%. Mr. George Chumberima Edu, independent candidate, obtained 3,091, being 0.02%. Nana Kwame Biediaku, independent candidate, obtained 84,478, being 0.05%. Mr. Alan Kojo Tremanting, independent candidate, obtained 31,202, being 0.28%. The total valid votes cast add up to 11,191,422. Total rejected votes 239,109. Total votes cast 11,430,531. It's important to mention that the total registered voters add up to 18,774,159. And the percentage voter turnout based on the 267 constituencies stands at 60.9%. 60.9% based on the 267 constituencies. And as I mentioned, this does not include the 9 constituencies whose results we are yet to receive. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier, results from the 9 constituencies are still as outstanding. The 9 constituencies are Ewutu Senya East, in Sawam, Aduajiri, Akwetia, Suhum, Techiman South, Domikwa Benya, Ablekuma North, Ahafo Anon North, and Damango. The total registered voters in all 9 constituencies add up to 947,116. In the event that all the valid voters from the 9 constituencies above voted for the candidate who placed second, the total number of votes he would garner would be 5,604,420, representing 46.17% of the total valid votes, which would have been 12,138,538. The inclusion of the outstanding constituencies would have given the leading candidate 52.13%, which is still greater than the 50% plus 1 required to be declared a winner. And so even with that scenario, he is clearly the winner of the 2024 election. In the light of the above, ladies and gentlemen, I have the singular honor as the returning officer of the 2024 presidential election to declare His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the winner of the 2024 presidential election and the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, with a total percentage of 56.55%. Congratulations, sir. It is finished. Thank you very much.
Hello. All right, Abuja for you know what I say. The returning officer for presidential election, no, Jane, I declare, the president-elect, John Dramani Mahama, the president, and a visuals I wish at the living room of the president-elect, John Dramani Mahama. I know understand if you go screen this one. You don't fully at the brown. As maybe I will say after the constituency the boom we are, the likely will say John Dramani Mahama
officially declared Mr. John Mahama as the president-elect for
on Dan TV for also watching us on Dazzle TV. Thank you very much. But very soon, I have to end this live. Start because 7 o'clock John Dramani Mahama by address Ghana for acceptance speech. What I say? Acceptance speech, about address Ghana. But I'm coming to end the live video right now. Then we'll start new one for the acceptance speech from the president-elect, John Dramani Mahama. So just stay tuned, don't go anywhere. You are live on Dazzle TV on YouTube. Dan Kokiebwa TV also on YouTube right now. So please don't go anywhere. I'm just going to switch a little bit and I'll come back for us to continue on with a special speech from the president. But for the meantime, I think I have to leave it here. I don't need to end the live right now. I'm not going to end it. We are going to read all your messages here. Probably try to pick one or few calls. Then we pick it from there. All right. So now I just be prompted by my colleague that I shouldn't have to end the live video. I have to make sure that pick the live feed commentary from our viewers and those who are watching us. If they have any other suggestion they want to give to us. Now, somebody, John Dramani Mahama is not a president-elect for the Republic of Ghana. Right now, he has 4 years to implement all his policies. And I'll try my best to go through the first 20 days. I do a person all year. Oh my Ghana, I say, I'll go through now. Now, you guys to know the president-elect. Now, any sort of Sabi when I say or the better just by Ghana for maybe who say indeed John Dramani Mahama is not the president-elect of the Republic of Ghana. But of course, when you look at the margin, it tells you that president-elect won 56.55%. Ewo Hase, and no, and a Sabre, more than me reading messages in the B. Let me go through Dazi TV. Let me read some of your messages there. And as I said, I wanted to end the live video so that we start with the new one from the president. But then I think it's better I'll leave it here like that. And then for us to read some of your messages for 7 o'clock, John Dramani Mahama, by address Ghana for now. Also, this is who so, Shamia, do you want me to go back and turn it off or bring it back? Let me know. Say he should do the needful, not to like. To be honest, Obi can betray me. I want to share with our followers, please. Obi can share me say Ghanaians did not even vote for John Dramani Mahama because of his policy of 24-hour economy. They voted because they didn't want the new Patriotic Party to be in power again after 8 years. Because then apathy, almost about 1 million views did not turn up in Kumasi. And if you look at the statistics, it tells you that, hey, Ghanaians are becoming more descending, you know. I will try my best, and if you look at the statistics, look at the margin, I'll try my best and get you the stats on your shot. Send a bear wants to so obey to me at the Wajin Chere at the Abba. But the number to screen so now afraid now do Wajin Chere the Abba Sembane and over country. The first 20 days, the first 50 days, in fact, the first 21 days. I didn't part of this President Mahama on ye what Deba Pan or Jesus President Mahama on ye JM campaign office. This is the JM campaign office. And no other sabri screen this no. This is the JM campaign officer. Let's give credit to Joy News and all or this footages way at the bias at the let me go through Dan Kwakiabwa TV messages in a ready na most so much in Chamo Diaban so met me a ready them. Say Osman